Braves move on. The Brewers go home. Smith fouls it off. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out, and 2 in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Dodgers 4-0. Leone getting the sign from Buster Posey. And now the 1-1 to Smith. Line drive, base hit, headed toward the left field corner. And Will Smith is going to have himself an easy double. Arriving at second base, a 2-out stand-up double for Will Smith. Justin Turner coming up next.
The Dodgers saw Leone 6 times during the regular season. He also came in Game 2 of this series. That was on Saturday night. Came in the 6th inning. Walked the first man that he faced, then gave up back-to-back 2-run doubles to Bellinger and then to A.J. Pollock.
Now Justin Turner coming up. He has struck out and walked. About the Braves, they never got into first place until the middle of August. And from August 15th until the end of the year, they were in first place. They didn't get above 500 until August the 6th. And then they went into overdrive. And now they're on their way to the NLCS. Justin Turner with Will Smith leading off second. 2 out. Leone set and delivers. Turner takes a strike, 0-1.
You don't think players get excited after seeing Freeman's home run. Now, he came around the bases and then gave high fives. It was like he was trying to break everybody's hand giving high fives.
No balls and 1 strike. As Turner awaits, here's the pitch. He swings and pops it up short. Down the right field line, sprinting in and over and making the catch a step in fair territory is Mike Yastrzemski. Well, the Dodgers come up with 2 runs on 3 hits. They leave 1. We go to the 5th. Dodgers 4 and the Giants nothing.
LA's best sports talk.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Hi, it's Edwin Rios. In baseball, it takes a lot just to score a single run. But the feeling of a victory is worth it. World Series champs, baby. If you're a smoker trying to quit, you're up against a lot too. Whether you're using patches, gum, or joining a support group, in the first inning. But each time you try to quit smoking, you get closer to home plate. So keep going, keep trying, and never, ever, ever stop quitting. Get help, call 1-800-NO-BUTS or go to laquits.com. I'm rooting for you.
Fright Fest is back at Six Flags Magic Mountain, and the fear is calling us late nights through Halloween. There's nowhere to hide once the park gets dark. Brave 2 new spine-tingling scare zones and shows, plus the return of your favorite haunted mazes and coasters in the dark. Get tickets today at sixflags.com.
At In-N-Out, we're honored to have been the go-to for so many for over 70 years. Whether after the game, on the road, or just because it's Saturday, your burger, fries, and shake are always going to be exactly as imagined. Even occasions like right now. See you soon.
Hi, this is Big Game James Worthy. Before I was a Hall of Fame basketball player, I played basketball at the Boys and Girls Club. So I'm proud to be partnering with Ford to help them make people's lives better in the communities they serve. The Ford Fund is investing in education and community programs in Southern California to support at-risk middle school students. But that's only the start. Learn more about what the Ford Fund is doing around the world today at fordfund.org.
The 5th inning is presented by Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. San Manuel is now Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. Find out more at yamava.com.
Dodgers 4 and the Giants nothing. As Ozzy Osbourne is cheering on Dodger fans from the scoreboard. Just another night at the office. Top of the 5th, brought to you by the Chevy Silverado, the #1 selling full-size pickup in California. Meanwhile, for the Dodgers, this night could not have gone any more perfectly to this point. Mueller has been sensational in his first 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, couple of hits. And the Dodgers with runs in the first and the second, and a 2-run home run for Mookie Betts in the 4th.
Well, all eyes in the Dodger dugout are going to be watching Buehler. How does he get started this inning? And every inning after that.
Evan Longoria leading it off. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. As Buehler delivers a strike, 0-1. Buehler threw 4, just 60 pitches. 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, couple of hits, and that's that. Dodgers 4 runs and 7 hits. Buehler to Longoria, swinging a ground ball right side, base hit. Hit it against the shift. There's a wide open space between Bellinger and Trey Turner, who is on the third base side of second. Longoria is aboard, a leadoff single here in the 5th.
For the ball, Mike Yastrzemski.
Now Mike Yastrzemski coming up. The Dodger bullpen is beginning to shuffle around. But what he yet has taken off the hoodie or the warm-up jacket. But it seems that is imminent. Yastrzemski is 0 for 9 in the postseason. Up to second in his first at-bat. Takes high and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Steven Duggar is on deck. It'll be his first at-bat. Came in part of a double switch. Buehler set at the belt. Longoria short lead. Yastrzemski takes a breaking ball high and away, 2-0. That 2-run home run by Betts in the bottom of the 4th has given Buehler and the Dodgers a little breathing room. The 2-0. There's a line drive into right field, and it's going to be caught by Mookie Betts.
Excellent jump. You look at Betts out there, sometimes it's like a cat. He saw the ball, he comes in, the first step has to be right, the angle has to be right, the big play.
And they both were, and it was.
Therefore it is.
I agree. Now here's Steven Duggar.
Thank you, Doctor. It hurts when I do.
Duggar, left-handed hitter, his first at-bat. He's now the Giants center fielder. He swings and grounds and foul. Up the first baseline, no balls and 1 strike.
Just looking for an opening. Trying to get back into his ballgame.
The 0-1 to Duggar, high and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. La Stella on deck, and Ruff, and Crawford. And now Joe Kelly is beginning to toss in the Dodger bullpen. Dodgers 4-0. 1 out, 1 on in the top of the 5th. Fielder's 68th pitch. Here it comes. High and away. And it's 2-1. Dodgers and the Giants sport the 2 best bullpens in the National League. The 2 best pitching staffs in general. Dodgers the lowest ERA, the Giants second. 2 balls and 1 strike. Duggar taking high and away, 3-1.
Now Buehler's beginning to labor a little bit with the command of the strike zone. He was spot on the first 4 innings.
Next pitch will be his 70th. And if you would have told Roberts before the game, with Buehler, you got a 4-0 lead into the 5th, and he's still out there, you would have said, where do I sign? The 3-1. Strike on the outside corner, 3-2. So to this point in the game, everything has gone the Dodgers' way. right side of the infield. Only Seager at shortstop, standing where he ordinarily would. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Buehler set and delivers. 5 ball 4. Now the Giants have first and second, 1 man out. Tommy La Stella coming up. And the question is, how much longer does Dave Roberts stay with Buehler? Well, we're going to for him. He's on his way out of the dugout. Making a long, slow go down to the Buehler. Job very well done tonight. Thanks to all help. Stage left. Playing in the third base dugout. Standing ovation. Joe Kelly will be coming in. First and second, 1 out. Facing Tommy La Stella. The Dodgers leading 4-0.
Has teamed up with this ball club because they know that not all Warriors are the same. Just like all baseball teams are not the same. The quality of players make the big win. Salmon Ash Injury Law is not have a cheesy name or an outdated jingle. Salmon Ash Injury Lawyers are honest, clean rep, winning millions of dollars for accident victims. Win for your future by choosing the right lawyer. Salmon Ash Injury Law, 800-304-2000, salmonashlaw.com.
Hey, David Massey, and I've had so many people tell me they've made the switch to Navien. It was a game changer for their energy bill. Why? Well, Navien tankless water heaters are highly efficient. They heat water on demand only when you want it and not when you don't, saving you money and energy. Right now is the best time to go tankless. SoCal Gas is offering up to a $1,000 rebate to replace your boiler. That's tanklessmadesimple.com.
Tweed is gift. Life is fun. Not everyone can be Tweedus, but everyone can drink AM/PM fresh brewed coffee. It's organic, hot, and from Honduran rainforest. Whether today you work or move to Honduras and grow AM/PM coffee, grab one as a little treat because you deserve it. And grab a second one too. Tweedus also deserve it.
Reward yourself with organic medium roast coffee from Honduras. AM/PM, too much good stuff. At participating locations while supplies last.
So Walker Buehler just with the Dodger order. And what Dave Roberts was hoping for. 4 1/3, no runs, 3 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. Longoria at second base. Duggar at first are his statistical responsibility. As Joe Kelly is now on in relief. Kelly during the regular season, he was sensational from beginning to end. 48 appearances, 2-1, 2.86 ERA, 44 innings, 50 strikeouts, 15 walks. An opponent's hit just 174 against him. One of the things about the Dodger bullpen, a model of consistency throughout the year, especially down the stretch. And McKinley, Knable, and Ryder, Kenley Jansen. And now, in this kind of a game, every moment is a high leverage situation. And La Stella, throughout his career, a very tough man.
A lot of people are going to be surprised when they hear some numbers about Joe Kelly as far as the pitches. 3 pitches, fastball, curveball, changeup. He threw the curveball a higher percentage of any pitch.
So here is La Stella, left-handed hitter. And the pitch is a strike, 0-1.
Still a tick out of the ball game in the 6th inning last night. Dave Gampler said, look, Stella's had some issues with an Achilles tendon. But he checked with him today, and Stella said he was good to go.
He's had the Achilles, he's had a hamstring, he's had a thumb, and none of it's terribly good. No balls and a strike. First and second, 1 out, top of the 5th. Dodgers 4-0. Kelly delivers. La Stella taking inside. Has 1-1. Dodgers and Giants have been playing each other since long before there was a Subway Series. In fact, long before there was a Subway. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the pitch. Inside and low, 2-1 to Estella. With Darren Ruff on deck. Giants with a threat here in the top of the 5th. Longoria, no speed at all at second base. Duggar, great speed at first. 2 balls, 1 strike. Kelly has a side, set at the belt. Now the pitch to Tommy La Stella is inside and low, 3-1. Dodgers with runs in the first and second and 2 in the 4th. And here are the Giants with a threat in the top of the 5th. Ruff on deck, and then Crawford, Posey, and Bryant. Estella has flied to left twice tonight. That was against Bueller. Kelly on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a grinder foul to the right. It's 3-2.
It's really a fastball count, 3-1, especially if you miss with a changeup. Then you miss with a curveball. And Kelly came back with a breaking ball.
3 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. This will be the 6th pitch of the at-bat to La Stella. 3-2 with 1 out. Kelly set. Now here's the pitch. Line drive base hit into right field. Longoria will be held at third. So now the Giants have the bases loaded, 1 out. Ruff is coming up, and Crawford after that.
Breaking ball. He said he's thrown a higher percentage of curveballs than he has fastball or changeup this year.
Dodger bullpen remains quiet for the moment. There's Ruff stepping in. He has flied to right. And he is struck out. 1 for 4 in his career against Kelly. Bases are loaded with 1 out. Dodgers 4-0. Giants with a threat here in the 5th. Kelly delivers. Ruff. Half swing. Fouls it off. 0-1. The Giants have had a grand slam in the postseason. 2014, a wild card game against the Pirates, hit by none other than Brandon Crawford, who just happens to be on deck. 0-1 to Ruff with the bases loaded. And the pitch. Swing into this. 0-2. Breaking ball. Hit 268 this year, but 220 with runners in scoring position. No balls, 2 strikes. Longoria leads from third, Duggar from second, La Stella from first. Kelly set at the belt. Now the pitch to Ruff. Low one outside, backhanded stab by Smith. Saving a run is 1 ball, 2 strikes. This year with the best home record in the game at 58-23. The Giants with the best road record at 53-28. And it seems like they've been separated by 1 game up to and including leading it 2-1. Crawford on deck. Outfield straight away. Infield is back. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Kelly set. Now here comes the pitch to Ruff. Ground ball right side. Trey Turner to his left. Hits it up, throws Ruff out. Coming in to score is Longoria. The Giants are on the board. Dodger lead is now 4-1. Duggar goes to second. First base is Brandon Crawford coming up. Base for 8 when he faced Joe Kelly. And Mark Pryor is out now for a meeting on the hill with Kelly and the entire infield. The fielder's choice RBI was up. It is 4-1. Second and third. Brandon Crawford has bounced to short and taken a call third strike. Crawford's career year 297 with 25 home runs. Now with runners in scoring position, in 350. He is the time run at the plate. Three for 14 in the postseason against the Dodgers.
What is 335 divided by 5?
The answer is 67.
Really different terms of pitch for Wyoming. And the success he has had with all of his pitches. Having his best year by far with the Dodgers. 0-1 to Crawford. Set at the belt. Kelly delivers. We're going to foul back. 0-2.
Will Smith was sitting way outside. The ball was on the inner third, but again in 99.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, run in. Top of the fifth. Dodgers 4, Giants 1. Buster Posey on deck. Takes enough coach time to get the sign from Will Smith. He's got it now. And the 0-2 from Kelly to Crawford. Outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. At 100. And 2 out. Kelly has a sign. He's set at the belt. Now the pitch to Crawford. Ground ball slowly hit the third. In comes Claire second.
That's cool. I don't want to hear the game. You're static.
have the infielder turn, get his attention. He still hasn't moved.
Lux, a base hit, a run scored, and a walk tonight. Takes low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I don't get this. You call time, you get the attention of your first baseman, you get the attention of the right fielder, and they keep waving from their own first base dugout, and Yastrzemski, to this point, oblivious.
Graterol warming in the Dodger bullpen now.
The Dodgers only hope he's in the wrong place.
Dominic Leone is the pitcher. The 5th Giant pitcher of the night. The 1-1 to Lux is outside, and it's 2-1.
And infielders aren't helping out either. Finally, it's moved over.
Only a step.
Yeah. All that waving for 3 feet.
2-1 to Lux in the bottom of the 5th. Outside, 3-1. Bellinger on deck, Chris Taylor to follow. Brusdar Graterol warming in the Dodger bullpen. Now the 3-1 to Lux. Outside, ball 4, leadoff walk. Well, the Giants were given 3 walks. Well, the Giants gave up 3 walks to the Dodgers in the 3rd inning. And here's a leadoff walk to Lux in the 5th.
And the Dodgers with some foot speed with a runner at first base. Well, they're trying to get Yastrzemski's attention again, and well, this time he was with it.
So here's Bellinger. 1 for 2 tonight. Lux, of course, has great speed. Good sized lead at first base, not going. Bellinger taking high and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Chris Taylor on deck. The Braves have knocked out the Brewers. And so the winner of this series will be facing Atlanta in the National League Championship Series. Leone throws over to first base. Lux back easily. Outfield very deep for Bellinger. Stephen Duggar in center has shaded a step or 2 toward left center field. Yastrzemski well off the line and right. Over to first base. And Lux back easily. Dodgers with runs in the 1st and 2nd and 2 in the bottom of the 4th. The Giants are running the top of the 5th, and here we are in the bottom of the 5th. The 3-0 to Bellinger. Taking all the way a strike. 3-1. Taylor steady his lead maybe a half a step. At first, held on by Ruff. Leon on 3-1 to Bellinger. He swings, big rip, fouls it back, 3-2. If there is a game 5 of the way things are progressing, it looks like there will be.